I don't know if that first high or y'all was in there, but we're gonna be watching some netball today. I'm gonna come back to watching the AIHL later. I don't think I can watch the full games. I think there is a website that I can get, but I need a subscription for that, and I don't have the money to get that subscription right now. And I'm waiting for the new season to start, so it's not doing the 2025 season, so I can watch the games live on there. Because I don't think they do live streams anymore on the YouTube channel, which sucks. But anyway, we're watching the Netball European Under 17s challenge, and it's from 2016, so it's quite old. Can't wait to get stuck into it, see what happens. I really liked netball as a child, and I actually want to go back to playing it, but yeah, watching sports is another thing to playing them. But anyway, let's get stuck into it, see what becomes of this. Alright.
Good morning all. Greetings from a sunny but chilly Gibraltar. We would like to welcome you to the Under-17 Netball Europe Championships here at Gibraltar's Tercentenary Sports Hall. We are very fortunate to be able to live stream from these championships, thanks to Gib Media and QTV. There are two sections within the competition: the championship section, where we see England, Northern Ireland, Wales and Scotland, and in the Challenge Cup, we see Ireland, Malta, Switzerland and Gibraltar. Gibraltar Netball are very grateful to the Government of Gibraltar for their encouragement and financial support. Special mention to the GSLA staff. England and Switzerland are the current champions and obviously hoping to retain that. England haven't lost a match and neither have Switzerland. So we're really looking forward to some exciting netball today on day 3, and I'm joined by Janet Young.
Yep, should be some really good matches today. Close matches starting off this morning with the Republic of Ireland and Malta, who are just warming up at the moment. But they should be really close matches throughout the tournament today. Obviously, England and Switzerland trying to retain the championships from last year. Also, Scotland trying to retain their silver medal position from last year. So everybody should be looking forward to some good competition today.
Yes, today we do have 4 matches. First one coming up is Ireland versus Malta. So neither of them have won a match so far, so they're probably going to go all out.
Yeah, I would think so. I'm sure nobody wants to finish the tournament last and what we would call in rugby terms the wooden spoon.
Yep.
And especially if Ireland, this is their first tournament, so I'm sure they're out to win today.
So for Malta, we have Anne-Marie Fava, Casey Asopardi, Tasha Camilleri, Gaina D'Amato, Gail Smith, Ivana Rotin, Leona Gaussi, Maria Vela, Miriana Todd, Sarah Mifsud, and Chantal D'Amato. One set of twins there.
Yes, and for the Republic of Ireland, we have Alana McAtee, Aoife Burgess, Aoife Fahy, Cameron Rennick, Kiva Johnston, Kira Murray, Elise McDonnell, Elena McCorry, Jennifer Baker, Kate Kenny, who's captain, Phoebe Lennon, and Rachel Coyne.
So today we have another few matches as well after this. At 11, we have Northern Ireland versus Scotland.
Where the base
At 1 p.m. we have Gibraltar versus Switzerland, so they're going to go for gold. Both Gibraltar and Switzerland are going to go try and go for gold. And at 3 p.m. we have Wales versus England.
Yes, so obviously in both
And
sections,
also,
in
guys,
the main competition, championship competition, development competition, really important matches today
so
for the gold medal
feel
matches.
free to clip whatever you find
So we've got a few minutes
interesting
before,
in this
we
stream.
start, so
I
how have you
like to
enjoyed the
see
tournament so
what
far, Janet?
Yeah, I think it's been an
you
excellent
guys are
tournament,
interested in.
talking
I will
to
also be
the
clipping
players
stuff
and the
myself.
officials in the hotel. Everyone's really
Um,
enjoyed the tournament.
finally have
it's
it
big thank you to
laid out a bit
Gibraltar Netball,
differently so I
for hosting the
can
tournament.
instead
All
of
the volunteers for,
clicking out
Netball
of
Gibraltar have done a fantastic job hosting this year,
the
and making sure
OBS.
that
I
the
have
tournament runs well, and also all the things in the background like
Twitch
transport, making
right
sure teams
next
are
to
here
me
on
on the
time,
same screen
and
while the
also
game's on this
we,
screen,
were
so I'm not
invited,
missing
by the
anything
sports minister
in
last night
chat
to
and
a really nice
etc.
function as well. So a big thanks to
Anyway,
him,
yeah,
as well.
we'll
last
see what
night.
happens.
Yeah, it was nice networking with other people, obviously, and just getting to chat with people you don't tend to see that often. So it was nice of them to invite us. So a special thanks to the government of Gibraltar and the minister for that.
Also, guys, let me know if there's a watch
So for Malta, the start at 7.
netball leagues you guys
Yesterday we
watch.
saw,
Of course, I'm most likely going to be watching the Suncorp one when that one's on. The Australian leagues, of
So she's
course.
starting there as goal shooter today. Goal attack is Sarah Mifsud.
But,
Iona Gausi. Centre
yeah,
Amelie
watching
Fava.
all like videos and playbacks and
defense,
stuff, I'll
Mariana Tan.
definitely
Goal
be
defense, Casey
watching
and goalkeeper Maria Vela.
any league at all. Just let me know. Send me a whisper if you're on Twitch. Of
Kate Kenny, wing defence.
what sports leagues you would like me to watch.
Goalkeeper Cameron Rennie.
And I'll have a look into it.
the girls have been up really early
And
today.
for you
The,
guys on YouTube,
first
be
match
sure
is
to
started an
comment
hour ahead.
below
So I can imagine the girls
this
are tired.
video because
They
yes,
agree.
this will be going up on
Something going on?
YouTube as well.
Especially for the development section, they're probably not
Most
used to the
definitely.
intensity of having to
And
play
it will
two
help me
matches
out a
3
bit
days in
ton
a row. So I'm sure they will be a bit tired this
to
morning.
know
I'm sure once they get on the court,
what sports you
start
guys
playing
want to
the
see,
match,
because right
it'll
now
make
I've
a
got
difference. They'll be up
on my
for
YouTube
100%.
I've got
It's the last day, so they probably won't fight for it.
rally. I think rally and hockey mainly.
You can see the coach has given last minute tips and advice to the team at Silent in green.
So don't really have much.
And Malta is
But
still
yeah,
warming up courtside.
And people who would like to take photos must register with Jerry Rodriguez at the entrance of the stadium. Thank you.
You saw the stands are quite empty at the moment. It's still early.
Yeah,
I
usually,
actually like
as
the
day
uniforms that
progresses,
they have on. I don't know if
stands start to
they're
fill up. Also,
the
there's a lot of
warm-up
parents and
jerseys or if they're the
travels
actual
over
play
the different
jerseys,
teams. So usually
because
they come in for the particular
I
matches.
think they're more
And there's been certainly when the Gibraltar team
dresses
played,
and
there's been people
you know,
watching the
a
matches. It was really good
skirt
atmosphere on
at
Friday
like
when all the school kids were in.
Oh,
when you're
I saw some of them
watching
yesterday
a
running around,
Yeah.
They were asking for
league
girls'
that's
autographs
not
and
on
stuff like that.
TV.
But they were saying,
TV, you have
go
a
back out and
skirt,
play netball 'cause
a
they want some of the
skirt,
younger ones.
I should say
And
a
even some,
skirt,
the little girl came up to me, I don't care, I'm gonna play netball when I'm older.
shirt, so
Yeah,
jersey
obviously
shirt,
that's the-
somewhat
what
jersey
you want to
shirt,
do
and then
from
you
a venture like
have
this. It's,
a bib that
get
goes
instructors to
over
come, get the younger ones
with
to
what
netball being played
place
at
you
this
are, so
level,
if you're centre,
and
goalkeeper,
encouraging them to come along and play themselves.
goal
That's certainly
shooter,
what we're finding in Scotland because we
wing
had the
attack,
World Youth Champs there, in
wing
2013, and also the
defence,
Commonwealth
blah
Games
blah
in
blah, so on
2014.
and so forth.
We've had big legacy
Those are the
coming up
only
with a lot of schools coming to watch those
places in the only positions in fucking
So some technical difficulties.
netball that I remember from when I used to
Thanks,
play it.
everything was still safe.
That's
Yeah.
what
I
happens when
know
you're
all the rules though,
Yeah,
so
yeah, the legacy from them. Where
as
we've
far
had a
as
lot
I know all the rules
increases
to
in the
netball. This is the only sport
skills
that I
membership
actually know
from Netball
all
Scotland, and I think,
the
Gibraltar
rules,
will
so I'll
benefit
know
from
when there's a
having this event, as
penalty
you say, from
because
spectators
it's
coming along,
non-contact
younger,
sport. So
kids
penalties,
seeing
whether
the
they're
netball play at the standard, and will want
offside.
So all good.
Yesterday, whilst we were at this reception, obviously Gibraltar and Scotland
And all
have
that.
been
So
having a conversation on
this
how
should
to
be
better, so
interesting.
obviously gain as
Anyway,
much information and knowledge
I'm
from
going to
Scotland, so we
mute
got a lot of
myself
advice there, so
now,
thank
and we'll
you.
see what
I
happens,
think
y'all.
that's something that will develop even further. Looking at the helping with the coaching and also with the teams, developing umpires as well, helping with that, and also bench officials. We need to remember that bench officials are important to the matches as well. So these are all areas that Gibraltar and Scotland will be working together with.
We can both benefit, yes. You can see our bench officials there. They've had a tough few days as well. They've been up early and ensuring everything's gone to plan as well. So big thank you to them.
Ring defence,
Just have the players taking court now.
Goal defence, Ciara Murray. Goalkeeper, Cameron Renwich. And now an equally warm welcome to Malta's goal shooter, Gail Zamitz. Goal attack,
She did a fantastic
Sarah
job
Massoud.
yesterday.
Wing attack, Leona Gausi. Centre, Anne-Marie Fava. Wing defence, Mediana Ataz. Goal defence, Casey Asobadi. Goalkeeper, Maria Vela. The umpires for the skiing are Claire Bailey and Rian Edwards. The third official is Karen Rajan. Thank you and good luck.
So Malta Celta, good luck to both teams. It's a good pass in. Would like to see a stronger pass just coming in.
Yeah, I think they just tend to, at this level, this age group, they try and a lot of the passes are sort of loop pass instead of a much stronger, straighter pass. That obviously is more efficient.
That's something that here in Gibraltar they are working to, and obviously just getting the ball, even if you're just playing it to a wall or something and just feeding it off.
Yeah, because obviously in some of the matches yesterday we saw where the teams are defending and forcing that sort of more loop pass in, it does give the defence a chance to come in and take the interceptions.
It's easier for you to get into position and try and intercept, so.
So a missed attempt there from Ireland. It gives Malta a chance to bring the ball back up the court.
And a second one for Malta.
Yep, so that's good for Malta. That's 2 goals without any reply there. And their centre pass.
I have seen Ireland progress over the last few days and having their hands over the ball as well, so.
Yep, they're certainly getting round, getting their distance and getting hands up, trying to defend the ball. I was going to say a nice interception there from the goal defence, but obviously the umpire thought it was contact.
For all of you that don't know, Janet used to be an umpire as well, so she's seen this as in umpire's eyes, I suppose, as well.
Yes. Umpires are watched while the matches are going on and given some advice after the matches just to help them. Everybody's always looking to improve. So looking at the good points from the matches that they've done and looking at areas of improvement. There's an appointments panel that then appoint the umpires to the matches each day.
Yes, and apart from the umpires we have here, we recently have 4B umpires. They've been qualified as of Thursday and Friday, and if it weren't because of the assessors coming over, this wouldn't have been possible.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this has been really good. So it's not only the tournament that's going on, but the possibility of doing assessments. It's been really good. The girls who have passed their B award are really, really pleased, and it obviously will make a difference to Gibraltar Netball to have these standard of umpires. I think it improves how a match is played as well, helps the players, because I'm sure they appreciate that the higher standard of umpire, the better standard they're getting to play the matches. Might not be as much whistle during the matches if you have a more experienced umpires, let the game flow, play more advantage, and certainly the players appreciate that.
Yeah, and just certainly much more confidence as well.
So nice stretch there from the goal defence.
Goal shooter stepped in. Wing attack had 2 players, but still they tried to force the ball into her.
Yeah, that left the space for the feed into the goal shooter. Malta were marking the centre pass well there, forcing the Irish centre to feed it back to the defence before the ball came forward. That was a nice move, nice and patient from Ireland there.
The defence was offside. Lovely shot.
Again, a nice shot there by the goal shooter.
You can see the girls cheering their teammates on. It's quite loud over here. Goal defense denying entry to the goal attack, trying to restrict her movement.
Nice tall position there from the goal shooter. That's a nice angle from the camera there. You see it nice and straight. Nice shooting action there. An obstruction called by the umpire. Another penalty closer in. And goal is scored again.
So that's 5-2 for Malta.
So
Ireland just lost it there.
Yeah, just too soon, the wing attack, anticipating when the whistle was going to blow. But Malta having a foot fault there, so Ireland regained the ball. Yeah, and that was
Nice
a lovely shot from
lovely
quite a
finish as
distance there. Yeah, so that was a good goal from Ireland. They're not letting Malta run away. Malta had the first couple of goals, but Ireland have come back now. There's only 2 goals difference.
Especially they finished off nicely as well. So
yeah, so that's good. I think both teams are showing that they're determined. Both teams want to win the match. That was a nice move there from Ireland. Nice timing.
Yep, nice fast move into the circle.
And obstruction again. Yeah. Another nice goal there from Ireland. That was much nicer passage of play up there. Nice timing as they brought the ball up the court. And as you said, a nice feed into the circle.
We have seen Ireland progress as well, especially with their passing. When they started off on Friday, they were just all close together and trying to it took them about 20 passes to get up the court.
Obviously, the third day now, they're getting used to playing in the different combinations, used to playing together. And it makes their movement much easier. Timing of it much better.
Unlucky for Ireland's goal defence.
That was a really wasted pass there.
2 forced
from Malta.
Good defence there by Malta.
Yeah, you can see there Malta restricted all the players into the one space there, and there was really nowhere that they could feed the ball to.
They just need to slow it down once they get possession, and obviously.
Yeah, I think that's the last couple of passes there. Malta have just tried to force the ball into the circle, and it's gone out over the back line.
It's lovely movement by Ireland. So we can see the goal shooter tends to come out to receive that pass and then go.
Again, nice shot there from goal attack.
Sarah Mifsud. It's quite funny saying these names because in Gibraltar we have a lot of Maltese influence, so very similar to some of our surnames.
Yeah, the goal shooter's getting a lot of space there when she does come out of the circle. She is moving quite a lot. It's quite unusual for the goal shooters nowadays to
drop out as much as
that. Yeah. Maybe that's a tactic that the coach has told them, or whether she's just decided she wanted to do that herself. I'm not sure.
It's working for the time being.
Yeah.
Don't know whether Ireland are going to pick up on that and obviously trying to restrict her movement back in.
Certainly can create more space for the goal attack then to come in.
That was a forced pass there.
Yeah, I mean, Ireland were trying to be patient there, but obviously good defence again from Malta. And a nice pass in to the goal shooter. So again, there, a mistake by Ireland, and Malta made them pay for that.
There she is again. She just gets a better side of the goal defence, which now they seem to have swapped once she gets into the circle, as she's a taller player.
Yep, and she's got good movement as well. For a tall player, she's actually moving about the court really well.
Yeah. Nice interception there by the goal defence.
But nice patience as well from Malta. They could see that there wasn't any position there where they could pass into the goal shooter, goal attack. Took their time. Ireland made an interception there, and actually that was really quick passage of play up to the circle, but unfortunately they couldn't make it pay off.
Malta do open their game slightly more than Ireland, or they have over this quarter.
Nice advantage there from the umpire. The goal defence was obstructing, but the umpire could see that the pass was already going to go out into the open court to the wing attack and allowed the passage of play to continue. Oh, nice lovely interception.
Something that coaches say, don't try and pass the ball within the circle.
Yeah.
As if they intercept.
I think Malta were really good there. Again, that was the second time they're really pressurising Ireland into closing them down into the space. They've got 2 or 3 of the players all in that one area, and they're not then clearing out and creating space for the pass, and that allowed the goal shooter to come in and make the intercept there.
Having played Malta myself in a senior, they do tend to do the same as well. They do pressure the ball all the time, especially as you're coming up the court, so they're following suit.
Yeah, well, I think that can make a difference if people in a team, you're pressuring the opposition all the time. It does wear them down, I think, makes them think more, because obviously each teams have got set patterns that they practice on a centre pass or bringing the ball up court, and if people are there and pressurising them, maybe pushing them out of the areas that they want to receive the ball in, then people are having to second think where they want to go to get the ball, and it makes them think about bringing the ball up the court, and it's not as easy.
Yes, I agree. it is tiring by the end of it because obviously you have to think about it so much. But
yeah, and players are having to, you know, they're not just making one movement to get the ball, they're maybe making 2 or 3 moves to actually get possession of the ball. And certainly on day 3, when they've had 3 matches in a row, that's where the tiredness will set in.
that's when you have to be mentally prepared to just give it your all and not.
And again, a nice movement there, actually from the goal attack this time, creating the space, holding it, and then just moving out to get the ball.
So just over 1 minute, quarter one.
Malta have pulled away really in the last 5 minutes. It was quite close. And
I
now
think
pulled it out to 12-5.
their intensity in defense has obviously had effect in their offense.
Yeah, I think that was the big difference, certainly in the last 5 minutes or so. They are pressurising Ireland, not making it easy for them to bring the ball up the court. And now the shooters are under pressure as well. That's the last 2 or 3 shots that they're missing now as well.
They're just quick to transition.
Yeah, you can see the difference there. I mean, Malta brought the ball up there. There wasn't really any of the Irish players coming in there to defend that. Whereas when Ireland are trying to bring the ball up the court, Maltese players are there in front of them.
So 20 seconds left on the clock. Would you see some changes in the team?
I think Malta may stay the same. I think everybody's been playing really, really well there. Possibly Ireland might make some changes to their combinations. Certainly they have been doing that throughout the tournament.
I agree. Malta giving it their all now, so it would be a great idea to make some changes. They're on a high now.
And the score after the first quarter is 13 to Malta, 5 to Northern to Republic of Ireland.
So you can see the umpires, obviously.
Yep.
Some comments there.
Usually just quarter time, might have a chat about if there's been any particular issues that you've seen, or if there's something that you've maybe seen in a particular player or a query you have. Certainly there was nothing really obvious there. The umpires said that the game well under control, so I'm sure there wouldn't be any really issues there for them.
So Ireland lady obviously getting some feedback.
You can see Coach Lynette Wall speaking quite intensely to the players there.
Fuck me. I feel like they would be better wearing fucking bibs. I thought that the positions that they're wearing on their their uniform were actually stuck on there. They're not. They're coming off. So I'm like, what happens if it comes off during a game, bro, and someone slips on it? It's not safe. They need to wear fucking bibs or something. Just putting that out there. just putting that out there. But yeah, that's how I feel about that.
The Maltese team as well. They're probably looking a wee bit more relaxed, I would say.
But I think she's advising them how to turn in the air, and that's what it seems like. Probably turning in the air to get that difference and get that extra second once you turn in the air to be able to pass the ball.
Yeah, and it's always good if you can turn and look forward. Quite often, if you're landing and then you have to turn, it means in the direction that you're going, it means then sometimes if the people in front of you who are looking for the next pass have maybe already made the move while you're still turning and you're not ready to pass the ball, whereas if you can actually turn in the air and you're looking forward, looking to release that pass, then it does make the play much quicker, and it means then that it's easier for the players to time the pass when they're coming out to get the pass as well.
So it seems that we only have one change, and that's for Ireland, and that's Alana McEntee going in as wing defence.
Yeah, it's only one change, so just making a difference in the defence there, and I think that's quite wise from the coach, trying just to tighten up maybe the feed into the circle.
As
Malta has
expected,
just,
yep. No
Malta
changes.
has stuck with their team, which we thought that probably would happen.
First one for Malta.
Yep, so the goalkeeper's choosing not to actually come out this time. Where in the first quarter she was following the goal shooter out the circle. She's decided to stay in, so it does give the goal shooter quite a lot of room, although she was marking the goal attack.
Oh, so obviously the goal wasn't scored. It's gone back. We did not see what happened there. The
No,
camera
I
just...
didn't see what the signal was from the umpire there to why that goal was disallowed. So I can see that the goalkeeper rather, has switched on to marking the goal attack, and the goal defence has come out on the goal shooter because she's coming out the circle much more. A good rebound there from Ireland.
Oh, unlucky there.
Nice stretch there from the goal defence, but a nice shot again from Gayle.
You can now see that Ireland, obviously, it's difficult for them. They're obviously not opening their game up as much as they should. Good balance.
That was good from Kiva there, managing to stop the ball going over the back line, keeping her balance and having a nice shot. Let's see if Ireland can make this pay, make it 2 goals in a row. No, obviously not. They're out on the sideline.
I think they work so hard in trying to get that ball, but then they don't stop to think before actually passing it at times. They just want to rush like a hot potato.
That's one of the things that you're trying at under 17 level, just to say to them to be patient when people are marking you quite tight. It's just waiting. 3 seconds is a fairly long time, although it seems quite short, but it does allow you, you've got to wait till your teammates have made a movement, try and get the ball, try and not panic. But sometimes at this age, you can see that Ireland, I think, are getting themselves a wee bit in a panic. You can see there's quite a few shouting on the court. But I think if they just take their time, like they did there, keep possession, nice safe passes, then they can get the goal.
I think you need to go back to basics and just keep it simple at times.
Yeah, I think that would definitely benefit. That's another interception for them. Just take their time, play their own game. Yeah, that's much better. Nice and patient there from them.
It does work when they are patient, so they just need to stick to it.
Yeah. As I say, it's just learning that at this age. And also, I remember this is the first tournament that they have played in under this pressure. So it's getting them used to playing that as well. Just realising if they just keep their patience, play their own game, that it will benefit them.
I'm sure it's been an amazing experience for the girls as well. And they've learned a lot from it.
Yeah, I think obviously the coaches will take positives away from the weekend. As you say, I think there's certainly, you can see the difference in Ireland over the 3 games. And Malta as well. I think they have been improving as well. The movement up in the attack end is certainly really good. The players there, goal shooter is obviously one of the main players, but that means that the goal attack has to look at her space as well, so that they're not moving. The movement and understanding between the 2 of them is really good. Oh,
unlucky there. So Ireland to manage to get the ball back. Nice shot.
So certainly a much better start, I think, for this quarter for Ireland.
First quarter, sometimes they do have nerves as well.
Yeah.
They're probably tired from the other 2 matches as well, but it seems as if they're settling in now. Good defense there by Ireland, not allowing the attackers to get the ball. So you can see one of our ball girls, and obviously thanks to them, they've been here all weekend as well.
Yeah, obviously volunteers are a really important part to the sport here. As you say, the ball girls have been here doing a fantastic job. The ball goes out of court, rushing up and getting the ball, but obviously, hopefully they benefit from it as well. They've been here to see all the competition. Hopefully, I think you said yesterday that they are from netball clubs.
Yes.
So hopefully this will inspire them as well to keep going on the netball and aim to come into the national squads.
I think it's all part of the development for them to actually see and experience this, and then they probably come back and say, yes, that's what I want to do when I'm older. So makes them work hard at it. Diagonal pass, not the best choice.
Yeah, I think again Malta have really closed everybody down, close man-to-man marking. There wasn't many options there. But again, Malta have just thrown the ball off the sideline. There's a chance for Ireland just to take the time, try and get it up court. But again, you can see Malta really...
The pressure as well.
Yeah, they're really putting pressure on them. Close man-to-man marking.
And it works.
Coming in, yep, making the interception. Forcing Ireland really to think about how they're going to get the ball up the court.
Hell ball. As I was saying, the pressure. Malta's pressure is really good, so it's making Ireland think.
Yep. And that's, you know, a real strong part of the game. If you can get really good man-to-man marking, make it really hard for the opposition, get those interceptions, get the feeds up into the shooters, it just makes the, you know, your chances of scoring much better.
That was an advantage there, called by the ref, the umpire, sorry.
Yeah, goal defence just didn't make any attempt to move back there at all. Pulled up for it.
She seems to be everywhere, the goal shooter. That was a clear contact by the goal defence.
Yeah. And, oh, nice rebound there from goalkeeper. Sorry, goal defence. So again, a bit more pressure actually from the Irish defenders. It's not been so easy this quarter for the goal attack, wing attack to actually get possession of the ball.
Ireland are finding it difficult to get the ball in, aren't
yeah, really good pressure from the Maltese.
It's just working for Malta.
Yeah, I think that's they've settled down. I think Ireland kind of settled into this quarter better, but now Malta settled down, coming back into the game again.
They picked up their intensity, especially in defense. It's lovely using the top part of the circle to feed in.
Yeah, it's good. The good understanding there. Goal shooter making the space, centres and the wing attack, then driving up to the circle edge, making it much easier for the feed into the circle. That's one of the aims, really, right, in netball. If you can get your centre wing attack to drive up into that area, so that the closer they can get to the circle, the easier it makes the feed into the circle.
So obviously, it's contact the goalkeeper on the goal shooter. The ball was in the centre third, brought into the circle.
God, they love their fucking whistles.
Misunderstanding.
Oh,
Two players there don't know who
fucking
the ball was
Jesus,
for.
it's going off so much.
It's great movement though by the goal shooter.
Yeah. Let's see if Ireland can get this out now. Yeah, again, good pressure there from Malta. You can hear the crowd are getting quite excited here.
You could just hear the comments.
That was much better passes of play there by Ireland, just taking the time, making sure the person's ready, making the movement ready for the pass. That was a nice movement out there from the goal shooter out to get the pass. Gets the
And nice finish. So 24 to Malta, 10 to Ireland. Just under 3 minutes to go. Ireland losing the ball there once again. And a nice shot by the goal attack. Good work there from Malta using the outside.
Yeah, nice movement there around the circle. Ball fed back out and then back into the goal shooter.
Footwork. So, Ireland taking the ball out now. Malta's pressure, you can see.
Yeah, that was nice work from the Irish centre there. She realised the wing defence, goal defence were tied up and then came in and movement in the back. It's Kate Kenny, who's one of the actual youngest players within the tournament.
I think there's about some 13-year-olds as well. So
Yeah,
that's
she's 13. There's two, Kate from the Republic of Ireland and one of the Switzerland players, Agathe. There's only 2 or 3 months between them. A great experience at that age to come in.
especially.
Also means that they've got, you know, another 2 or 3 years to play at this level.
Continue working hard.
Yeah, it's good for the coaches. I mean, obviously the teams coming here, if you can have players at a young age coming through, maybe have experience at under 17 for 2 or 3 years, does make a difference. Certainly in the championship, there's most of the teams there will have at least 4 or 5 players who have played in this tournament last year. does make a big difference for them coming to the tournament. They've got experience there. They can help the younger players who haven't experienced the intensity of the tournament before.
I agree. It's just like having a base there and obviously using them.
Yep.
So she has to take her shot. She's got a second opportunity. Making it 12 there, just at half time, so 27-12 to Ireland. I suppose
The score at half
we might see some changes. I think Malta had another second good quarter. Ireland started off stronger.
Yeah, I think once Malta settled down, and I think the big difference there was the pressure that they were putting on, the tight marking, and that they definitely played benefits for them. They were man-to-man marking, getting interceptions, getting their distance, getting hands up, and that all adds to the pressure of Ireland. Doesn't make it easy for them. They're having to think and rethink and move, and Malta, when they're getting the ball, they're bringing it up the court quite quickly, also using the areas of the court, full width of the court, and bringing the ball up, and that's making it really difficult for Ireland. And you can see here the coach is giving a lot of advice to the Irish players, trying to help them, support them. Some running repairs there.
You don't realise how important they are as well, obviously, after matches.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really good now that the teams have got physio support and make a big difference. Also, not only for injuries but also for recovery as well, helping. Most of the teams have ice baths after the matches, which helps recovery. Also having the physios there, quite often they'll have massages, and obviously make sure that if there's any niggles there, that they're getting immediate treatment, and that makes a difference obviously for the recovery of the players as well. So a really important role for the physios.
So how about you, Bar, this weekend? I think I need a massage. It's been tiring, hasn't it?
It was always nice. That was one of the things I enjoyed when I was umpiring. That not so much the ice baths. That's actually a bit painful.
I don't think anyone enjoys them.
But certainly if a physio was available for a massage of your legs, you always took advantage of that. It was nice, especially when you've got a tournament like this again, and we've been talking about it being quite hard for the players, but again it's intense for the umpires as well. They've got a match each day. They're also reserving matches. Sometimes, depending on the tournaments they go to, they might have to double up and do double matches as well. So it's important for them to have support. The umpires take it as seriously as the players. They will ice bath afterwards. If a physio is available, they'll have massages as well, because they're covering a lot of the court. They're having to do a lot of sprint work. And they have to keep their fitness levels up as well. I think as the games get faster, then we have to, the umpires are developing with that. They're doing a lot of work around their speed, looking at their peripheral vision, and as I said earlier, they're working with a points panel, just looking at how they can improve their games, what they've done really well in a game, as their areas of improvement. This is a really good court here for the umpires to use, because as you can see in the pictures, quite often the umpires are standing away from the back line, and that does help your peripheral vision, where you can actually scan the whole circle and see if there's any contact taking place. So I think overall the umpires have done a really good job at the championships.
Definitely. And obviously I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. So special thanks to Marble Arc, Job Telecom, Sarconian Speed for providing the water and Powerade, Eclipse Lounge, our main sponsors, and obviously the GSLA staff for the facilities. And as Janita says, those facilities have been great, and it's good to be able to get that feedback from
Yeah,
other
I mean, it's a
countries.
fantastic hall, fantastic facility here, really nice wooden court, and you might think that sounds a bit stupid statement, but if you actually got a really nice sprung floor, it does make a difference to the match, and also it makes a difference to the players as well. It's not as hard on your legs when you're playing. And also this facility's got a really nice second court, which allows the players to warm up and also cool down. So really, really good facility. And to say a big thank you to all the staff. Couldn't have been more helpful while we've been here. And all the, as I said earlier, all the Gibraltar volunteers as well have just made it an absolutely fantastic event for everyone. So we have some changes in the next quarter for Republic of Ireland. We have Elena Maggiore coming as centre, Kira Murray as goalkeeper, and Cameron Rennick as goal defence.
So basically the goal defence is now going into goalkeeper to try and stop the goal shooter.
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting to see.
Switched round goalkeeper and goal defence. They did try that in the last quarter, but while they were still playing those positions, so obviously it make it easier if they're actually if the goalkeeper moves out to goal defence to mark the goal attack.
So, as you can see, we have a website. That's www.visitgibraltar.gi. There's a lot of information there about Gibraltar. So come down, make a visit, and it's a nice place, especially now.
Yeah,
nice and sunny outdoors.
This has been my first visit to Gibraltar, and certainly we have enjoyed it. We do occasionally see outside the sports centre, yeah, it's been nice and sunny. The hotel where I'm in, I've got a lovely sea view, so there's been some fantastic sunrises in the morning, which has been really fantastic to see, and certainly a lot warmer. When I left Glasgow, it was 2 degrees, so. Yeah, so I've been one of these hardy people that's going about with my T-shirt on. Well, the locals here have had their jackets.
Have you met some of the local monkeys?
No, I haven't actually met any monkeys so far.
Yes.
Although I think some of the people did do the rock tour yesterday, some of their officials.
They were telling us,
they said it was, and the tunnels were absolutely fantastic.
Yes, they are gorgeous, and it's obviously, apart from the tunnels, we have a lower St. Michael's Cave. And it's just, it's beautiful. You can do some slight abseiling to get down to the place. It's lovely. Okay, well, so you should all come down again.
I wouldn't be doing any abseiling because I do not like heights at all. So
it's just a bit to get down to where you need to.
No, anything that involves heights is I won't be doing that. No.
So the third quarter is about to begin. Obviously, Malta are winning, 27. Ireland 12. Last 2 quarters left. That's it. All the hard work after that.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the moment Malta will be really pleased with their performance so far. 27-12 lead. I think if they just keep playing, keep Ireland under pressure, if they manage to do that and not let them back into the match, not let them settle, then I think they will go on to win the match. From Ireland's point of view, I think they have to just play their own game. Make sure they just are patient, because I think Malta are pressuring them into throwing away the ball.
You can tell when they actually take a step back, relax, and play their own game, have patience. It works for them.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is obviously one of the big things that the coaching team will have taken from the tournament. As you say, the girls have progressed through the 3 days, and that'll be one of the big things that they've learned, I think. It's just how they can work under pressure. What happens when the other team puts them under pressure? How do they cope with that? And I think that'll be, when they watch these matches back, that'll be interesting for them to have a look and see how they've done that.
And obviously continue working. There's probably another tournament next year, so they've learnt a lot of fundamentals and all the stuff to take.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been a really good performance by Republic of Ireland. This is their first tournament that they have entered. These girls played their first international. The whole team played their first international on Thursday. The whole team now are playing their third international, so absolutely fantastic effort from them and from their coaching staff as well.
You see the pressure there by Malta once again. Nice pass from the goal attack to the goal shooter. And a strong finish. She's quick as well. She just passes the ball and goes straight in.
Yeah, So a rare miss there by the goal shooter. Not the interception though. Just missed timing of the
Footwork.
the pass there, and then another footfall. So a wee bit scrappy start to the third quarter, but again, just inexperience, I think, and just letting them settle down.
They've had a 5-minute break, and sometimes it's probably a lot of time for them, obviously, to just relax. And
well, I think sometimes when they come off and the coaches are giving them instructions, and then they go back on the next quarter, it just takes, and you've got new combinations as well, it just takes a few minutes to settle back down again. That was a nice pass there from the wing attack.
it was.
That was a lovely shot there from goal shooter as well. So a good start from Ireland.
Time seems like a bib has actually.
Yeah, I think somebody's. Yeah, the centre's centre's bib stuck to her hair.
Poor her, she had no idea what
Yeah.
what the umpire was saying. Goal attack didn't go. She was offside.
Oh, nice interception there from the centre. Again, putting Ireland under pressure.
Goalkeeper has to actually try and get ball side, or else she's gonna get the better. She just moves and passes quite quickly. So
Yeah. But good defence there from the goalkeeper. The goal shooter is actually stepping in quite a lot of the time. So the goalkeeper doesn't have to move as long as she's had her 3 feet defensive position before that. If the goal shooter or the goal attack steps in, she's perfectly entitled just to stay where she is. So that's good defending there. I'm probably showing my age there, saying 3 feet. What is it?
Yeah.
1 metre, is it?
It's 90 centimeters. It's just about 90.
Yeah.
1 meter. I think everyone will know it as 3 feet.
3 feet, yeah. Again, good defence there from the goalkeeper.
It's good pressure by Malta. They just still maintain
Yeah,
that
she just
pressure.
pushing the goal shooter onto the back line there, so it meant that she was the pressure that she was putting onto the pass as well.
Replay ball by the looks of it. It's a nice reach there by the goalkeeper. And that pressure obviously not allowing Ireland's attack to get that ball in the centre pass.
Again, you see the looped pass that allowed the goal defence. Sorry, I couldn't quite see her bit there. The goal defence to come in and take that interception.
As we were talking about earlier, obviously it's loopy. It allows the defence to get into position to intercept that ball.
Nice idea there by the wing attack, but the goal shooter didn't quite make it into the space to get the pass.
You can hear some of the Irish comments from the bench as well. The girls cheering teammates on.
Oh, nice. That was really nice passing there. Really good timing there from the Maltese as they were coming up the court. Goal shooter and goal attack are working really well together, really creating the space that both of them can move into.
So one of the girls on the spinning bike. I don't think you can see, but obviously we do have some spinners here. So the girls, before they are going on, they just warm up there. So it's a great goal there. Possession for Ireland.
Yeah, that was a nice move there, but unfortunately, the goal shooter just couldn't keep hold of the pass.
Ooh, hot potato.
Yeah,
there.
I thought that one might have been repossession there.
I thought the same.
Yeah.
Goal shooter off balance, so obviously pass the ball back.
Just didn't really look there where she was passing. That was better from Ireland. Again, Malta had tried and pressurised the players into the space, but one of the attack players then came up and take the pass over the top, which was really good.
It opened up the game, and obviously they were there within a few passes as well, so made it easier for them.
I think they've learned, obviously, because we were saying in the first couple of quarters, the Malta were pressurising that backline pass, but I think it's been good that Ireland have realised that if they bring the player in from behind, then they can put the ball over the top, which is good tactics.
And that's what it's all about, just learning from your mistakes and then improving on them.
Yeah, and I think especially in this development group, I'm sure the girls and all the squads will really have benefited from having this competition this weekend. And I'm sure we'll see that in the match this afternoon for the gold medal between Gibraltar and Switzerland.
It's going to be a tough match, especially for both teams.
Yeah.
They lost to Switzerland, I'm not too sure last year what the difference was, but the girls will come back fighting, and both teams have worked hard over the last year.
Yeah, talking to the management teams from both sides last night, I think both of them are really keen to be winning the gold medal, and I think we're in for a really hard match this afternoon, a really entertaining match for the crowds as well.
It'd be good to watch up. As you were mentioning earlier, the Gibraltar side, most of the girls did come up from a development, so it's good, it's working. You've got girls that have been together for a few years, which is good, and it's obviously going to benefit the future as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think most countries now are realising that you have to put development into your under 13, under 15 ages, and bring them up through. Certainly, Netball Scotland, we've got academies and that are divided into the different districts where you're developing these players at younger age groups, bringing in experienced coaches and team managers to manage the girls through those age groups, and also up into the under 17 age group, so that once the girls go up into under 21s and the adults, they've already had good experiences of championships like this. They've also had good experiences of how they can cope with coming to tournaments, how they look after themselves from the point of view of warm-ups, cool downs, and they're used to the tournament situations by the time they get to the much more intense level of under 21 and open.
Gibraltar, that's what we're missing. We go up to under 17, and then most girls go over to the UK to study, so that's the age gap that we are missing, but we are trying to work on it. But unfortunately, we are a small country, only about 30,000 of us, so if most of our girls go over to the UK, then what we're stuck, what are left behind, it's not difficult. It's not as easy to come up with a squad, and especially if the others have been training towards that goal.
Yeah, I think if that is a difficult age, because when they go from under 17s and progress up, they're going away to university. They have other distractions, shall we say, at that age. So it's really important that they get their enthusiasm for the sport at this age and really want to work up to the under 21 and adult levels. And certainly the Scotland girls who are in the under 17s, who we call the future Thistles, because the open squad are Scottish Thistles. They're really inspired by the open squad and see, I want to have a place in that team, especially now that Scotland have gone up to top 10 rankings, so they played in the last Commonwealth Games. And just seeing the experience that the senior players got at that has just, I think, made even down to the under 17 age group really hungry to play at that level and experience that.
It is. It's the same for our girls. Obviously, their next aim is to play for the senior squad, which is, it is understandable. You're working hard and you want to fight for it, and it's good to have that competition within a senior squad, because you've got these younger players that are fighting for positions, and it makes you work hard. So, most definitely. Talking about competition, there is another competition coming up in May, is that correct?
Yeah, from the 12th to the 15th of May, there's the Netball Europe Under 21 competition. Again, that will have a championship and a challenge section there as well.
Great goal there by Ireland.
Yeah, so good opportunities at the under 21. Obviously, there's the normal home countries playing in the challenge section, but some really interesting countries playing in the development section in the under 21 tournament this year.
We have in Group A we have USA, Switzerland, and Malta. So it's the first time for USA to actually be in a tournament like this. And in Group B we have Ireland, Grenada, Gibraltar, and Israel. So Grenada also getting in there. So
yeah, first time for USA and Grenada. That's one thing that Netball Europe has been working on the last couple of years, is to invite more countries in and develop the countries that are presently part of Netball Europe, but also the other. It's been quite exciting. USA coming in, Grenada coming in this year and last year also. South Africa have come over and played the tournaments as well at open level, so it's all good for the development of netball in Europe. So we have an injury here.
An injury, yeah. Seems like a ankle.
Yeah. So a straight switch over there.
And that's obviously one of the new rules, 30 seconds in
yeah,
and out.
only 30 seconds. Used to be you had 2 minutes to assess the player if you were going to take them off the court, but now it's part of the new rules to speed up the game. You've got 30 seconds now to take a player off court. Obviously you have to ensure the safety of the player, so if it is a more serious injury, then the umpire can ask, the umpire can allow extra period of time if it's a more serious injury, to allow the player to come off, because obviously the safety of the player is paramount.
Yes, obviously we have seen in the past a lot of time wasting and tactical injuries.
Yeah,
as
I think
well,
that's why there's been the rules review to try and stop that happening. There's been a lot of discussion over the years of whether we should be similar to basketball, where you've got sort of rolling substitutions. We haven't quite done that. I think the 30-second injury certainly will speed up the game, and as teams get used to that rule, you'll see players coming off and on the court more frequently as well, and yeah, it still will be tactical, but
we saw that yesterday.
Takes a lot less time to do it.
And for the players on the bench, they have to be ready to go in at any one time, I suppose, as well. So last minute within the third quarter. Malta 38, Ireland 20.
Yeah, it was good pressure there from Ireland.
Seems like the centres.
Yeah, no, that was good. Each player getting their hands up, pressurising the ball, and the result is they get the throw in. So Ireland not giving this match up, really fighting hard, which is a coach what you want to see. You want to see that your players are there giving 100% throughout the match.
I suspect they're going to do the same in the fourth quarter. They're just going to go for it, and you can tell they have improved over the last few days, so it's good for them.
Is 38 to Malta, 20 to Ireland.
So some facts coming onto the tournament. You mentioned that Scotland are within the top 10.
Yeah, we've just gained top 10 status after the World Championships in Australia, just with the results there. Where they went up to 10th in the world in the rankings, which was really, that's the highest we've been for quite a few years. So really exciting for the girls, yeah, and keeping up that top 10 place will be really important for us.
Within the challenge section, USA is ranked 25th, Ireland 26th, Switzerland 28th, and Grenada 13th. So going to be some exciting competitions there within the challenge section as well.
Yeah, obviously those in the development competition there are all quite closely ranked, so that'll be good matches there. These teams need to play more matches competitively to try and get their world rankings up. As part of the world ranking is that you have to play full international matches against teams that are close to you in the rankings, and that allows you then to move up the rankings. It's quite a complicated system, which I don't really understand myself, but obviously Australia, New Zealand up there at the top. England always challenging. It's quite exciting being announced the last few days. There'll be the competition between Australia, New Zealand, England and South Africa coming up in August, so that's a new introduction into the netball competitions.
So yeah, some interesting matches. It'd be lovely if it'd be live streamed as well, because obviously I can't make it for the Gibraltar team, so it'd be nice to be able to watch my teammates as well. Like you were saying, having some matches, it's difficult for Gibraltar to have some matches we're far away from other countries to be able to, so it's the only opportunity we get to better ourselves and get some feedback.
Yeah, well, it's obviously the higher up or higher ranked teams have a lot of sponsorship, a lot of usually support from government, like Netball Scotland, supported by Sport Scotland, and have sponsors as well. But it's really important, as you say, for teams to get international competition, to get the pressure, get the intensity of the matches. You can go away and you can practice, you can go away for weekends, play against other teams, but the actual intensity of a full international match, you really need to, the players really need to experience that to know how they'll work under pressure. And as we said before, that's one of the benefits of coming to a tournament like this, where the under 17 level, they're experiencing that level of pressure, that will hopefully increase their experience and their desire to play for the future.
Definitely, I'm sure most of the girls have enjoyed the experience, especially for Ireland's being the first experience, so they'll probably just continue to work as hard as they have over the last few years.
Well, it's quite a young Irish team, so I'm sure the management team will be looking to develop.
She fucking ran with the ball. You can't do that.
Under 17 tournament.
Seriously, and the referees didn't pick it
I
up.
wonder where that is being held. No idea.
Fucking rigged.
A couple of interesting comments actually from the teams here, from the captains, which are in the programmes that we've got. The Irish Republic of Ireland captain Kate Kenny has said, "I'm absolutely delighted and proud to be here with my team representing Ireland. It's an amazing experience, and I'm so proud of all the work we have put into this tournament. We are really looking forward to the competition." So you can see there the desire that the captain is expressing. I'm sure that's come from the whole team as well.
And Dasha Gamijeri's Malta's captain, and she says, "As a team, we have been training hard and we're determined to give it our all, as we have strived to achieve our goals. We are looking forward to representing Malta at the Netball Europe Under-17 Championships 2016. We are all very proud of what we have accomplished together, and we cannot wait to show Malta's spirit on court. And obviously we have seen that over the last few days.
These two teams are still fighting hard here. Not giving up, fighting right to the end.
That's what you want to see. Even if you're losing, you just need to keep going and just learn from it.
I think it's a lesson for Republic. You know, they haven't put their heads down. The girls are still in there fighting hard for each ball, as you can see. And that's always one of the pluses for a coach, if you've got players who really never, ever give in. Is a good basis.
So obviously Malta didn't make any changes, so it seems like they've been working with the same players.
Yeah, I think that's been
a good decision by them.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's been quite important. They have certainly had a good performance here in this match. It's been a comfortable lead for them. They have been putting pressure on Ireland, played really well. I think in the shooting circle, they've been playing really well in there in space.
Some lovely
by the same token, Ireland have never given up. They were put under extreme pressure, especially in the second quarter, but they've came back out in the third quarter and this quarter, and just trying to play their own game, keep going. Yeah, they've got the ball there.
They are using that ball. That player's actually driving towards the ball.
Yeah, unfortunately, just a foot fault there.
Ireland centre.
As I said before, a lot of parents have travelled over to watch these matches, so I'm sure they're proud of their daughters playing at the tournament this weekend. They've certainly been quite vocal in all their support. The Swiss have had their bells with them.
Cowbells.
You haven't been able to see, but the Welsh support, I saw a person dressed up as a leek yesterday, which is a national symbol of Wales. So the daffodil, the daffodil again, which is the national flower of Wales. So they've all come ready to support Wales. You can see some of the
Irish
Republic of Ireland supporters there with their flags.
I was talking to some of the Welsh girls yesterday, and they were saying the support that they have from the parents, and obviously that they were enjoying their stay because they were on board the Sunborn, the luxury yacht. It's like,
yes,
they've just come as well. It's a holiday for them as well as supporting, so it's nice for them to be able to experience Gibraltar.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the support that they get from their parents is essential, and it's the financial support as well, because parents are paying for these the girls to come and play as well. So it's just a big thank you to the parents, really, for all the support that they've given, and probably a special mention for the mothers, because it's Mother's Day today.
Yes,
so
happy Mother's Day to all your mothers out there, especially mine, who's stuck here at the stadium as well.
Yeah, well, that's you in the good books then, that you've done that. So we'll just apologise for any Gibraltar contingent who forget that it's Mother's Day, because they're down here working really hard, making sure that the tournament goes really well. So yeah, happy Mother's Day to everybody.
When I found out I'd be helping here, I told my mum, I'm sorry, Mum, but I have this. She's like, don't care, don't say sorry, I'd rather go and watch the netball than go out for a meal. So thank you for being supportive. Just under 9 minutes to go in the last quarter. You can still hear the girls there.
That was a really nice move there from Ireland. Very, very patient. Unfortunately, didn't convert into a goal.
So 42 for Malta and 24 for Ireland. It's nice passing there by Malta.
Yeah, just
Unfortunate.
didn't bend her knees really there, did she, to go down and try and catch that ball. Again, a nice
Good
interception,
recovery.
really good pressure that Malta have been keeping on the Irish when they've got backline passes, making it difficult for them to get the ball like that in third, and also, in that case, getting the interception.
That was a good feed in.
Nice shot there again from the goal attack. Both players, Malta players, penalised there, standing out of play. And again, really nice movement there and good work between the wing attack and goal shooter from Malta.
Once again, the goal shooter coming out for that ball.
Unfortunately, too near the baseline there and stepping out of play.
Malta applying their pressure there again, not to make it difficult for Ireland to get the ball.
Yeah, really good pressure. They've really got Ireland sort of quite rattled at the moment for a backline pass. Let's see if this, how they do here. Yeah, that was much better. Just taking their time.
But you didn't expect that ball. Would have been a replay ball, most probably.
Yeah, possibly there. Sometimes difficult. Replay balls are one of these decisions you have to make in netball that can be quite difficult sometimes. It just depends whether you think the person's actually got the ball under control, and sometimes that's in your interpretation of how you've seen the player catching the ball, and tipping the ball. Have they actually had it under control?
I feel for umpires like yourself, you used to be an umpire, so that's probably a tough decision as well. Did they have control of the ball? Were they able to continue? So it's not an easy one.
No, it's quite difficult sometimes. Some of them are really easy to look at, but as I say, it's your judgment of when a player actually has a ball under control.
Just over 5 minutes. Both teams not giving up.
Yeah, so again, their Ireland pulled up for breaking at the centre pass.
Good movement there by the goal shooter. We have seen some nice passing from the Maltese team into the circle.
Yeah, I think the timing of the pass has been really good, but I say the movement between the goal shooter and goal attack is creating the space in there, where it's making it easier for the wing attack in the centre to be actually feeding into the circle. And again, it's from Malta's point of view, because they've been able to keep the same team through the same combinations through the games. That does help as well.
Nice interception there by the goalkeeper. Ireland just have to be patient, bringing the ball up. Good feed in there. Ireland centre hoping to make it one more on the board. But unfortunately, it's turnover to the Maltese team.
Wing defence is getting a bit frustrated there. Sorry. Tickle in my throat there, talking too much.
Things that happen when you're live, aren't they?
That's it.
Good pass. Final few minutes. Sad to see day 3 has begun already. First match nearly over, so all this hard work over the last few months and then it just goes by so quickly.
That's it. I think all the preparation, especially from the management teams, that coaching teams that put in, and from the girls themselves, working really, really hard. That was beautiful movement there from Ireland. Really well timed up the court there. Yeah, so it's all the preparation that goes into this, and as you say, the 3 days do go in quite quickly. It's quite intense for the players. Not only are they coming down, playing the matches, they do analyse the matches afterwards. So they've got team talks round about it. It's also for the girls at this level, learning about when they should eat before matches, what they're doing post-match for recovery. So it's a real learning experience and a whole experience. It's not just coming and playing the matches.
It's also important to be kept hydrated throughout, and
yeah,
obviously they mentioned when you're actually thirsty and when you can feel it, it's too late now.
Yeah, so obviously they have to balance when they're drinking.
Nice
rebound there. Yeah, so at under 17 level, that's where you want to try and get the girls into good habits. That's why we've been doing anti-doping education with them as well, so that when they do then step up under 21 senior level, that they've got a strong basis that they've worked through. They know how to manage themselves as players. One of the things coming away to a tournament like this as well is that it's maybe the first time that the whole squad have spent all the time together. So it's getting to know who you're sharing your room with and the whole experience.
Team bonding, isn't it?
Yeah, and also making sure that you're managing yourself, and if you're asked to get to the bus by a certain time, that you're always there.
You have to be responsible.
Yeah, and especially at this age, that can maybe be a wee bit hard for some of the players. So it's learning the discipline within the squads, what's expected of the players, and it's a fantastic experience, learning experience for the players.
So the last final seconds.
Ireland going to see here if they can score a goal. So the whistle's gone, but they will be allowed to take the shot. And a lovely goal to finish off.
Lovely finish.
Yeah, and a really nice celebration actually on the Irish bench there. The substitutes cheering for the teammates who are on court. So fantastic result there from Malta, winning 51-29. Really good solid performance from Malta.
Good first match, and obviously.
Yeah, really well played there. And I'm sure Ireland will take a lot of this away from this tournament. And certainly the girls are coming off the court now. Coaching staff are standing and applauding them and saying well done to all the girls.
So we have a next match now, which is Northern Ireland, Scotland. I bet you can't wait to watch that match.
Yeah, that'll be a really interesting match. Obviously, last year Scotland won the silver medal and are looking to retain that this year. Girls are really up for the match. They've worked really, really hard, done a lot of preparation, and they really think they're going to win this match this afternoon. I don't think there's any doubt in their mind. I don't think there's any doubt in my mind. And also we have our CEO here and the senior coach, Gail Parata, and Leslie McDonald, who's one of the developing coaches as well, assistant coaches. In our mind, we think that we will be winning the silver medal, so
yes.
All good.
And now we can see that obviously the two of the umpires have actually got to leave, so they've been presented with
And
some
Karen Rolo.
awards. Rian Edwards and Karen Rolo. So many thanks to them, obviously. Without them, this wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, it's all hard work for the umpires as well. I said they've been
Thank you very
they'll have been doing a lot of work on their fitness. It's a big achievement for umpires to be chosen to come to these tournaments. You have to go through a selection process before you even get to the tournament. So, yeah, so a big. Some of those umpires, this will have been the first tournament that they've been at this level as well. So a big development process for them. And I'm sure they've picked up a lot of good information from the assessment panel over the weekend.
So you can tune in at 11, and many thanks to Janet, and hope you enjoy the match. And
yep, I'm going away now to get ready to cheer for Scotland.
Many thanks.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Pretty good match. I know that I said I knew some of the rules and shit. I was so confused most of the time with the calls that the refs made and the ones that the refs missed. Anyway, just my opinion. Oh my god, I slept like shit last night, so I keep yawning. I'm sorry. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, that was a pretty good game. Definitely makes me want to play netball again, although I don't think I'm fit enough. I think I would be okay as like a goalkeeper, goal shooter, goal attack, or goal defense. Can't remember the names, but the in the goalie areas, I should be alright. But yeah, anyway, that will be that video slash stream here, because this will be going up as a video on YouTube later. So if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, please follow me. It means the world to me, really helps me out, knows that I'm doing something right. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.